Happy Sunday, Urban Amigos. It's time for a relaxing stroll. I'm getting back in the swing of things. Mark 1. Cool out. What's up, Mark 1? Happy Sunday. Over here by the Stair. It's a little bit cooler today. I think we are in the high 80s right now, so it was a perfect time to come out and stream. Happy Sunday, Mark M, John Garcia, good evening, Maxine Baca, Mercedes. Mark 1, I'm doing okay. My energy just been kind of out of it for the past couple of weeks. I just wasn't like feeling it, and I was supposed to stream last night and I just wasn't feeling it. So I'm slowly getting back into it, Urban Amigos. The Sphere is closed right now. I think they closed early today. Am I taking vitamins? Yeah, I take vitamins. It wasn't that. It wasn't like a deficiency or anything like that. Rudy Torres, good to see you back. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, Marissa. Happy Sunday. A Perez. Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better. Adam, you'll be in Vegas tomorrow. That's what's up. Yeah, given the circumstances, Urban Amigos, we don't have to go into it, but yeah, I was just like, my motivation, my energy, like it all just plummeted. So I'm slowly kind of getting back into it. What's up, Nixon? John E, happy Sunday. So yeah, I'm slowly getting back into the groove of things. I've been kind of like pondering back and forth whether or not I wanted to continue the live stream. So yeah, it's I think it's gonna be a minute before I feel 100%. What's up, Max Rocky Nixon? Yeah, John Garcia, you know what I mean. Yup. Travissa, Brandon. What's up, Brandon? Hey, Perez, yeah, you feel me? Yeah. Brandon 21 says quit if you want to. Yeah. Yeah, thank y'all so much for your support. I'm still kind of going back and forth. Mark M, whatever you want to do. Thank you. And I needed the break anyway. So unfortunately, we can't get past the what's up, dude, man, and the guys. Welcome. We can't get in there, Urban Amigos. I'm actually up on the little hill right here, the rocks, because they won't let us in there. They're closed. What the heck? It's not like we're gonna storm the Sphere. What the heck? They could at least open the gate and let people walk around. It's not like anybody can get in there. But anyway, they got security out here and everything, so I don't know why they tripping. El Gary, what's up? So yeah, you guys probably heard Wizard of Oz is coming to the Sphere. I think they're debuting late August. But they got their little makeshift photo op over here, but you can't get over there to stand over there to take photos. They got their little inflatable witch's legs. Rudy the Wiz is always hiding something, right? Anyway, I'm trying to decide which way I want to go, Urban Amigos, because we could walk around that way and go all the way around, or we can go the other way. But I always go that way. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking I want to walk all the way around and go around that way. What's up, Josh? Keith Craig, happy Sunday. Mr. 257 says, good to see you doing the live stream again. Thank you. Let's see. I think I want to walk around. That way we can still kind of see the sphere the whole time we're over here. Oliver! Happy summer, Oliver. Gigi, happy Sunday. Oliver, actually, it cooled down a bit. El Gary, you said his performance was whack. Yeah, I've never really been into Robin Thicke. There's only one song that I like, and that's Lost Without You. What's up, Manhattan? I actually was all set to stream last night. But I just wasn't feeling it, Urban Amigos. I was like, man, I don't want to. I was out and about, and I went back home. I was like, I don't want to. I just didn't have the energy. I was still feeling some type of way. What up, Donuts? Norman. Happy Sunday, Norman. So yeah, Sphere is closed, which is a bummer. Have I ever thought about visiting Texas? No, I haven't. But yeah, the temperature dropped a little bit out here. We're in the high 80s, so it's pretty comfortable. I think we're supposed to jump back up to triple digits in a couple days. Mark said it was lack of ice cream. That's crazy. How about Florida? Yeah, actually, I thought about going to Florida, visiting Florida. I've never been to Florida. Johnny, too. What it do? See, I think Mark was I need a laugh, yeah. Yeah, Oliver, yeah, maybe I have been considering planning a trip to New York City, because I've been to New York only once, and that was only because there was a layover. I was flying to Pennsylvania, and we had a connecting flight in New York. So I haven't really been able to check out New York City. No, Manhattan. I've never been to Florida. I've only been to South Carolina, and then New York and Arizona was due to layovers and a flight, and so what? California, Nevada, South Carolina. That's pretty much it. Haven't done a whole lot of traveling. Alfonso, saludos. Gigi, you want to visit Louisiana? Abby, you live in Naples? Okay. Florida. Mercedes, you love New York. There's so much to do there. Hold on, Oliver. Franklin, I'm glad to see you back. My wife and I was wondering about you. We haven't heard. I saw you streaming. Take care. Take it slow. Oh, thank you so much, Franklin and Phyllis. Yeah, I just been kind of like out of it, Urban Amigos. I'm slowly kind of getting back to it. Phyllis said you were missed. I pray you feel better. Thank you so much. Robert Jimenez, good evening. Says stay safe. Okay, Oliver, you asked about Spider-Man. I don't know. I guess maybe Tom Holland is probably my favorite one. You hope I live stream from New York someday? Cousin Vinny, what you talking about, Willis? This is a really big parking lot. It's a long way to walk all the way around there. I hope everybody's been having an awesome weekend. Norman says, I have almost been everywhere but Las Vegas. It's the only thing in life I want to do. Maybe next year, 2026. It's been so long. What's up, Mario? Norman, never been to Vegas? Wow. Actually, I know a lot of people who've never been to Vegas. A lot of my coworkers have never been to Vegas. Especially a lot of them that live on the East Coast, never been over here. Robert, what's up, Robert? Sprite? I remember when the spheres first got to going. I came over here. I was hanging out over here when they started, when they were, did their first debut of the Sphere for 4th of July. I was over here in this area. It was a lot of people over here getting footage and taking pictures in front of the Sphere. And I tried to live stream, but the signal was awful that night. I think that was back in, what, was it 2022 or 23? Was it 22 or 23? It's hecka quiet over here. What's up, Ozan? From Turkey. See, I think they could have, because they have security out here anyway, and they could have like opened one or two gates to let people come in the parking lot area. Like, what the heck are they worried about? Do I have a favorite color? Yes, I have a favorite color. I don't know. I guess there's like a little handful of colors that I like. I like black, blue, yellow, red. I like red for specific things, but I don't really wear it. And when it comes to like jewelry and stuff like that, when it comes to jewelry, I don't really wear gold. I don't know why I don't like to wear gold. I prefer silver. Your favorite is blue? Norman, my favorite colors are black, red, and gold. Okay, what's up, Ghetto Vet? From Long Beach. You think of lavender? When you think of me, you think of lavender. Okay. That's crazy, Gigi. Yeah, I do like purple. One of my favorite combinations is purple and gold. But lavender, I like lavender, but I don't think I've ever worn that color. Sunshine Lady, it's so quiet over here. It's like pin drop quiet. It's very eerie. What the heck, Urban Amigos? Usually there's some sound coming from the Sphere. It's like there's no sound. There's hardly anybody over here because the Sphere's closed. It's so eerie. We need to hurry up and get to where some action is, some more people. Gigi's favorite color is blue to wear, but black is your favorite. Okay. Norman, you said why everything's closed? Well, the Sphere is closed, and I didn't know they were going to be closed this early on a Sunday, so I guess there's nothing scheduled for the Sphere tonight, because I thought that they were going to have a show like Postcards from Earth or something. But John Garcia, you build model cars. Okay. Yvonne, happy Sunday. Getting ready for July 4th. I just hope that their July 4th show this year is more Independence Day centered. Like the last one they did last year, they had the American flag on there, and they did like fireworks on the sphere, but anything else that they projected, it didn't really put me in the mind of Independence Day. What's up, Michael? So I hope they get it together this year. No, Ozan, I haven't lived in Spain. What the heck? No, Gigi, you talking about the legs, the witch's legs, and the ruby slippers? It's over there. You probably missed it right before you came in, but yeah, it's over there. We were over there, and no, it's been out there for quite some time. I think the Wizard of Oz, is supposed to debut in August, but they have the display out there. It's been out there for a couple of weeks now. I was actually out this way last night, and the legs were deflated. And I think it was because, oh, look at the sun hitting off the sphere like that. That's really pretty. I think it was because it was, what's up, Randy Champion? I think it was because it was really, really windy. It was really windy out here last night. So I think they deflated the legs because the wind was just too crazy. Yvonne, Sarah, did you see Postcards from Earth? Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, Yvonne, I saw it. I did a short on it a while back. I enjoyed it too, Yvonne. Yeah, it does put you in the mind of what we're doing to our environment and the importance of taking care of our environment and humanity as a whole. There we go. Perfect timing. Wizard of Oz. So we can walk through this way. Tim and Jimmy. Oh my God, Sarah, hello, I missed you. Hope you've been well. Yeah, I'm slowly getting back to normal, whatever normal is. Ooh, the sun. Can't see what y'all are saying. Hold on. Let me pivot. You want to see what's about at the Sphere? It's going to be something, Iran. I can just imagine. That it's going to be quite the experience because, I mean, you know how it is in there, Yvonne. You're in front of that big screen. It's almost like you're surrounded by the screen, and then you have like the sound effects. Everything's going to be enhanced. It's going to be quite the experience to watch that. Mr. 257 says, hope you're feeling better. Thank you so much. Tim and Jimmy, I'm happy you took time to make sure you're okay as you can be. Yeah. See, they got all kinds of, I don't know, like, aren't those cameras or something? Buy tickets now. Wizard of Oz. Elaine, Clifford. I'm just glad that the weather is tolerable right now. The temperature dropped a little bit. I was like, man, I hope it's not going to be triple digits on Sunday. And then I kept watching the forecast and stuff. I was like, oh, okay. I can handle high 80s with a slight breeze. Yvonne said, I've been out of the loop. Were you sick or something? Elaine, celebrating 21 months on the membership. Thank you so much, Elaine. 21 months of support on the membership. That's awesome. Thank you. No, I've just been feeling out of sorts, Yvonne, since the incident. I don't want to go into it right now. What's up, Munch? But I've been feeling that just knocked me off kilter, and I just been feeling out of sorts, and my energy just like plummeted, and I was like, man, crazy. Michael says, hey Sarah, is Brandon ready to move to Vegas? He was actually talking about that. He did talk about that. Yvonne said, totally understand. Yeah. So I'm slowly kind of getting back into the groove of things. Manhattan said crazy is right. Yep. They're not even letting people use their drop zone for actually no, I think their drop zone was over there somewhere. The ride share. I don't know, I forgot. But they weren't even letting people, they weren't even telling people where to drop people off at, which is crazy. So I don't know, it's kind of a little weird over here today. How much to go into the Sphere? It depends on what's going on, Manhattan. Oh my gosh, Matt Daddy, you tore your ACL? That's awful. I hope you're healing up okay. You'll be back to work after 6 weeks. Dang. Can't even imagine the pain. Mark 1, senseless behavior, yeah. It depends on what's going on at the Sphere, Manhattan. So all of the shows have like different price points. So it just depends on what's going on. If it's a concert or something, whatever the price point is for that particular thing. So I would say most of the tickets start at maybe $100. I'm gonna say, because I think when I went to see Postcards from Earth, I think I paid like just over $100 or something like that. So yeah. Leobardo from Salinas. Welcome, welcome. Happy Sunday. What's up, Gib67? He said the Spear is crazy cool. What's up, Romo? Happy Sunday, everybody. Thank y'all for joining me. Yeah, I like coming over here to the Sphere. It's just kind of, it just feels a little weird because it's so freaking quiet over here. Like, pardon me. And it's like, there's hardly nobody. What's up, Diane Walker? Hey, Sarah's back. We miss you. Aw, thank you so much. Look, it's like empty because there's nothing going on at the Sphere tonight. So the cars that we see over here are probably just people that are hanging out over here watching the Sphere, or maybe they're staying at that hotel or something. Abby says, wow, the Sphere is cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I was telling you guys that Big Bus Tours does not do a drive-by over here at the Sphere. It's so quiet, right, Abby? Pin drop quiet. But yeah, I was shocked to find out when I did that big bus tour, the live stream on the big bus tour, they didn't drive by the Sphere. I was like, what the heck? You don't drive by one of the most, if not the most popular attraction in Vegas right now. Are you kidding me? Yvonne says a friend of mine and her husband saw the Eagles at the Sphere. Okay. Said they could never watch a concert in a stadium again. They really love the concert. That's what's up. Rim Ridge. Austin in the house. What's up, Rim Ridge? How you doing? Happy Sunday. Johnny too said the closest I've gotten to the Sphere is a room view from the Wynn. Okay. Diane Walker, you said it's too quiet, right? Hella quiet. But yeah, I think that's going to be quite the experience to see the Wizard of Oz. I wonder, you know, whose idea it was to do that. Like, why Wizard of Oz? That's one bottle of water gone. Gigi says like, share, and subscribe. Whew, looks like a beach ball. But yeah, even though, what up, passed out heat, the Sphere's awesome. You saw Kenny Chesney last week. That's what's up. Yeah, even though the Sphere is closed, people come out here and hang out. They come take pictures, video. What's up, King Magna? Yeah, that was crazy. I didn't see it happen, but I was informed. I was actually still in the area, but I was at Planet Hollywood, had no idea what the hell was going on outside. And I was informed, someone texted me. It's just crazy. They need to play the Wiz, right? Sphere should have a fireworks show. Yeah, they actually for 4th of July they had what they call a fireworks show, but I don't know, it was kind of underwhelming to me. I did a live stream either last year, I think it was last year. I did a live stream at the Sphere for 4th of July, and it was underwhelming. I was talking about it for an Independence Day show. I just didn't get Independence Day from it. Pac-Man, what's up, Pac-Man? Gigi said that's good you didn't see it. Yeah, actually, I did stream that day, as you all know. I ended my stream, I didn't know at the time, but I ended my stream, I think, approximately or just about an hour before the incident. And me and my son was with me, as you guys know, hanging out for birthday week. And thank you so much, Johnny too. What up, Yogi? And we went to, after we ended at the fountains, coincidentally, we went to Cosmo and got some water. I asked Brandon, I was like, you want some water? Because it was hella hot that day. He was like, yeah, I could use some water. So we walked to Cosmo Starbucks and got large cups of water. You saw the police cars going by. Yeah. And so we went and got some water, and we hung out at Starbucks. I didn't know Starbucks at Cosmo closed that early. They closed at 10 p.m. on a Sunday. I didn't know that at the time. So we walked over there, and we were sitting down just drinking our water and talking. And then one of the employees said, oh, we're about to close in a couple minutes. I remember I looked at my phone. It was 9:58. So we got up and we walked out, and I asked Brandon, I said, did you want to see the botanical gardens? So we walked over to Botanical at Bellagio, and we didn't spend too much time in there. It was really, really crowded, so we just walked through the Bellagio display, came back outside, went across the street to Planet Hollywood, and went inside Miracle Mile Shops. And then we were inside Miracle Mile Shops for, I'm gonna say, a good had to be a good 30 plus minutes, 30-40 minutes or so, I think. And then when we walked outside Miracle Mile Shops, we were at that back at that area, Cobble Wobble, you know, where the stairs are. And all I saw was all this police activity. Had no idea what was going on. I just saw police activity. What's up, Kimmel? Just saw that. Yeah, Manhattan. That's an interesting fact. Interesting situation that everybody is wondering. And so came out over by Cabo, saw a bunch of police activity. Had no idea what the hell was going on. This had to be like maybe around, I'm gonna say right at 11 o'clock or just a few minutes after 11 that we came out Miracle Mile. Diana, it happened June 8th, Sunday, June 8th. So we came out and I was like, I wonder what the hell is going on. I remember I was talking to Brandon. I was like, wait, what the heck? What happened? Something happened. What the hell is going on? And then I just remember seeing more and more patrol cars coming up. Phyllis, right? I need to go get a milkshake. And me and Brandon was like, man, what happened? And so I took out my phone and I started just taking some footage. I have like 2 videos on my phone of police activity. Still didn't know what was going on. And I was like, this looks weird. And then I just saw all this police activity. I walked down to, yeah, we walked down. We were at the top of the stairs. What's up, Go Balance? The victims lived in Arizona. We were at the top of the stairs, go about Copper Wobble, and then we walked down to the sidewalk. And I was like, this is unusual. This feels weird because it was hell of them. And before we walked down to the sidewalk, I remember telling Brandon, because Brandon said something must have happened. Maybe somebody had a fight or something. I was like, no, it wouldn't be that much police activity for a fight. I was like, and then what was so crazy was because it just felt so weird to me and it seemed so weird to me. I told Brandon, I was like, is there a presidential motorcade that they're preparing for? That's what it looked like to me. And then when I saw one of the what do you call it, the driverless vehicles, the Zook, what is it, Zooks, I think it's called Zook out here. I thought they were preparing for some sort of, movie shoot scene or something. Like that's how it looked like to me. It just looked out of the ordinary. And I was like, oh, thank you so much, Adam. And what was I talking about? What was I saying? Yeah, Go Balance. Yeah, this is behind the strip on the Koval Lane. But yeah, I remember telling Brand, because it looked so weird to me, I was like, wait, I don't remember anything about a presidential motorcade or anything, special happening on the strip. So that's because that's what it looked like to me. And then Brandon kept talking about, maybe somebody was fighting or something. I was like, I don't think so. And then I saw a helicopter come over. I think it came over to Cosmo and flew across and had the searchlight going, and it was like crisscrossing over Paris and stuff. And then that's when I turned to Brandon. I said, they looking for somebody, Brandon. I still had no idea, by the way. Still had no idea, but I told Brand, I was like, nah, they're looking for somebody. And then by this time we were down on the sidewalk. By this time we were down on the sidewalk level, and more officers were heading towards our direction. I had my camera going. I was taking footage. What's up, Alyssa? of the police activity, and they were putting up more tape and everything. And then some officers, I was at the part, okay, so y'all know where Cobble Wobble is, and they have that big tall cement wall when you're heading towards the Paris area. So we were like in front of there, and then two officers, a female and a male officer, were walking over, and they had flashlights in their hands, and they were looking through the bushes with the flashlights. And I was like, who y'all looking for? Still had no idea. I was like, who y'all looking for? And then that's when the officers started telling everybody to get off the sidewalk. So they made us all leave up off the sidewalk. So it was a bunch of people up at the top of the stairs at Cobble Wobble, Planet Hollywood, that whole area. Everybody had their phones out, taking video footage. Robert Smith said, I'm glad you're safe. And then, so they started blocking off the traffic at, what's up, Paul M? They started blocking off the traffic at, what was the street? What was it? I'm drawing a blank. Harmon. So they blocked the traffic off at Harmon and Vegas Boulevard, so people couldn't come. They wouldn't let people come through the strip. And I was like, man, because we had to get to an Uber. And I told Brandon, I said, well, something went down. So the Ubers are probably going to have a hard time coming through here. So I told Brandon, oh, congrats, OKC, world champions. I told Brandon, I said, well, I know a place where we can go and catch an Uber. So we left Planet Hollywood and we walked up Harmon to a spot that I know, to a hotel, and got an Uber, called an Uber. Uber came fairly quickly. Thank you so much, Adam Gomez. I'm thankful for my life. We never know. You guys heard me say several times on the stream, anything can happen to anybody at any moment, anywhere, anytime. And I'm grateful for my life. I'm grateful that I'm able to move my legs and breathe in and breathe out. Another day above ground, we just never know. But yeah, so we had ordered an Uber, and then yeah, Gigi, such an unfortunate, because at the end of the day, regardless of what was taking place, we definitely don't want people losing their lives behind something like that. What's up, Ron B? Happy Sunday. But yeah, and then so we were actually, I still didn't have any idea, and then we were actually in the Uber on our way home, and then that's when someone texted me and told me, because they were watching, and they texted me and told me. I was like, what? I couldn't believe it. I think I went into shock. Because someone texted me and said, hope you're okay. I guess you know by now such and such and such and such. I was like, no, I didn't know that. I was like, oh my gosh, is that what's taking place on? And then that's when it all clicked in. So yeah, thank you, Sunshine Lady. What's up, James Cash? Happy Sunday. Elaine Clifford. Yeah, Elaine, you talking about when I was being targeted? And he had to come in and speak on it. Yeah, Elaine, yep. What's up, Mark One? Oh, he did. He turned in. Our streams are still up, so they ain't going nowhere. We don't be deleting streams. So anybody who wants to take the time to do some research, I mean, the prosecutor was thorough. They will be connecting all kinds of platforms. So anybody who wants to take the time to do some research, they can see a timeline from our camera when it came to us and everybody that was associated with our channel. The High Roller. Renee, oh, happy to see you out streaming tonight. Sending you lots of love. Oh, thank you so much, Renee. I appreciate y'all coming in and hanging out with me. I'm still feeling a little weird. I'm not gonna lie. I'm still feeling a little weird. A little off kilter, like I said before, but I'm pushing through. It's a sad situation. Aw, thank you so much, Renee. Manhattan, it is weird. Romo, he said, how's Compita? He's doing great. I've had a few conversations with him. We were texting back and forth, and you know, he's obviously he's been grieving. He's got a lot going on. You know, he's working hard, and he started going back to school as well. So he's been grieving with all of us. So go get some drink. Do yoga on the high roller. What the heck? What's up, Darren? Okay, Mark One, thank you for letting me know. Sunshine Lady, Sarah, no need to explain anything. We all know what happened. We good over here. Let's enjoy this relaxing strip stroll. Thank you so much, Sunshine Lady. Yeah, Sunshine Lady, on that note, I think we'll go get a milkshake. Paul M says, Sarah, you have a very good son. Thank you. Milkshake time. Yo, milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Damn right. What flavor? Strawberry. Yeah, Brandon, just like all of us, you know, we've been through stuff. So he's definitely learned some things through life coming up as a young adult. He's learned some things, just like the rest of us. You always love the Promenade stroll. Yeah, I always love coming through here. Y'all already know. I like the energy in here. Strawberry sounds perfect for a summer night. All right. Let's see. Hopefully they don't have a long line. Tastes like summer. I'm gonna get a strawberry launch. Paul M says, Sarah, I'm just glad you're safe. I remember there was a, yeah, right, Paul M? Yep, I remember that too. Yes, it gets crazy out here. Yes, King Magnum, yes. Renee O said, it was cool to see you hang out with your son. I have a young man myself. Our relationship is everything to me. Glad to see you have the same. Oh, thank you so much, Renee. Ron Dobbins, what's up? Happy Sunday. I'm doing great. Ron Dobbins about to get a strawberry milkshake here at Ghirardelli. Waiting on my milkshake. What's going on at Brooklyn Bowl? Yeah, I'm having a good weekend. It's been nice and relaxing. Just been chilling all weekend. Taking a breather. Disco night on the 27th. Yeah, gimme disco. I think that's something they do every month. The gimme disco at Brooklyn Bowl. Mr. Handsome said, does your milkshake bring all the boys to the yard? What's up? What's up, Paco? Happy Sunday. Welcome. Just over here at Ghirardelli waiting on my milkshake, Urban Amigos, and then we'll continue our stroll on the strip. See what's been happening out here. I think Bottled Blonde is coming along. I think they're getting ready to launch their facility, launch their opening, or whatever you call it. That sounds weird, launch their opening. But yeah, Bottled Blonde over by Old Red. We'll go over there, check it out. I'm getting a strawberry milkshake. What up, bud? Good to see you. It's good to see you in the chat as well. Thank you. It opens June 28th. Okay, that's what's up. DJ Champagne in the house. Hey mom, looks like a beautiful day. CJ, I'm getting strawberry. Michael, thanks Sarah for the stroll. Keep doing what you do. Okay, thank you so much. Is that you, Brand? I think you told me you said you was gonna change it to DJ Champagne. No banana, no, Abby, no banana milkshake. What's up, Richie? I think they had a whole bunch of orders before me, Richie. Okay, yeah, that's Brandon, everybody. DJ Champagne. That's Brand, my son. Do you have to change the name? Yep. What's up, Richie? Brandon said, hey, everybody. DJ Champagne. They got to go pick the strawberries, right? Phyllis said, let's enjoy the stream. Sending joy. Yeah, Phyllis, sending joy and hugs and all that stuff to everyone. Here we are, Urban Amigos. Thanks so much for that super chat. I really appreciate it. Yeah, Richie, it's always pretty active in the Promenade. It's always pretty active in this area. I think that's why I like coming in here. I just like the vibe of the Promenade. I like the energy in here. Boom, boom, boom. Mighty Bull has entered the room. What's up, Mighty Bull? No, I pushed it down with the with my straw, Mark 1. The cherry disappeared. Paul M. Paul M says you get, hold on. You can get another milkshake if you get thirsty or even a baby maker. Thanks so much, Paul M, for that super chat. I really appreciate it. Thank you. That's very generous of you. DJ Champagne says it looks like Miami in that area. I want to go there next time. Tropical trees. Ron Dobbin said hit the thumbs up, everybody. Go balance, you kind of like when championships like the NBA, NHL, MLB are won a home versus the road. Christian, welcome, welcome, Christian. This is the Link Promenade. I think they're cooked. This is the retail area between Link and Flamingo. Ron Dobbin said, when are you going to your next car show? I believe the next Cars in the Arts is next month. July. I think it's either the second or third Wednesday of July. There might be a car show coming up that I might go to. I haven't decided if I'm gonna cover it or not. Here's I Love Sugar. Let's go in here and take a cool off break. Oh wait, they changed it. They used to have the Sugar Heroes in this little area on the wall, and they changed it. So you do a real good job at the car shows. Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, I think there's one coming up that I've been looking at, but I don't know if I'm gonna go or not. We'll see. When am I gonna do a barbecue stream? I don't do barbecue streams. What the heck? Christian, you just subbed. Thank you so much. Raider Nation, that's what's up. Here's the Sugar Heroes at I Love Sugar. Yeah, thanks for subbing, Christian. Welcome, welcome to all our new subs. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Ron Dobbin said, everyone make sure you subscribe. Make sure that you are subscribed and like the video. Yeah, hitting the like is a great way to support the channel. It's a great way to get the algorithm going, to get our channel recommended on YouTube. And it's absolutely free. Let's go upstairs, shall we? The candy martini bar is up here. What's up, Terry? You said you bet I can barbecue. When I barbecue, it's in the oven. I bake. I like to bake stuff. So whenever I want barbecue chicken or ribs, I do them in the oven. This is the fudge bar. Pardon me. There's actually an elevator back that way. But they got all kinds of chocolatey goodness up here. You said not the oven? Yeah, the oven. And they be falling off the bone. Everything. The chicken, the ribs, everything. Hecka tender. You don't even hardly need any teeths. Be falling off the bone. Actually, I've never made mac and cheese. That's the candy martini bar with those outrageous sugary drinks. Baked chicken is delicious, yup. My mom used to make the best baked chicken and potato salad, man. But they got all kinds of fudge over here. Salted caramel. I think, which one did I try last time? It was hella hard too. Cookies and cream, chocolate peanut butter. I can't remember which one I tried when I came over here a while back. I tried one of them. But look, they're probably displaying their grade A. That's awesome. The fudge bar at I Love Sugar has a grade A. from the Department of Health. You always ask for free samples. They say, I remember, I don't know if you guys remember Urban Amigos, those of y'all that's been watching me for a minute. I don't know if you guys remember that time I went in there and I asked them, is that fudge fresh? Like, do they have fresh fudge every day? Or is it something that they put out overnight and they just bring it back out? And the person working there told me it was fresh. I was like, yeah, all right. And then when I went back and ordered a slice, it was hard as heck. Gigi, you remember? It was hard as heck. I threw it away. I was like, this fudge ain't fresh. What the heck? It's fresh out of last night's fridge, right? Samples come with a resort fee. Peppino, happy Sunday, fun day. Oh, look, there's somebody on the zip line. You wish I was doing a Monday night stream? What's up, 2024 Jay-Z? This is Buddy's. They stay open pretty late. It's a cool little area out here where you can go in there and grab your food and come out here and sit and eat and people watch and just enjoy yourself. Oh, because you're gonna, that's right, you said you're coming out tomorrow. Reason the Dawn, you said go watch some, what's up? World Series of Poker? Here's another bar, the Fly Link bar. There's the Chippendales. You're staying 5 days downtown? Okay. CJ, you're gonna be out here in July to see Gaga. Okay. Oh, my thoughts on Whataburger. I only had their Dr. Pepper milkshake. That's all I have. I didn't eat any of the food there. Well, no, actually, I take that back. I did go there one time at a different time and had some food. I do recommend the Dr. Pepper milkshake, but as far as their burgers and fries, I mean, it didn't send me over the moon. It was just like any other burger place that you would go to and get some food. So it didn't really, it wasn't like it was some super special over the top burger. I would say, you know, if you're hungry and you're in that area and you want a burger, then yeah. But other than that, it was just like going to In-N-Out or any other burger place. JC said Whataburger isn't that good. Definitely In-N-Out. Yeah, are you still gonna be here, Adam? Or are you gonna already be back home by Saturday? You said a lot of burger is better? New Mexico. Oh, he's leaving on Friday. We got a little more activity over here on the strip. It's such a contrast compared to where we were by the Sphere. It was so quiet, hardly anybody over there. James, it's a beautiful blue sky, right? Have I ate at Wahlberg? Yeah, actually, years ago, I did order some food from a Wahlburgers. I had ordered a plant-based burger and some fries. The burger was really good, but the fries were like rubber. They were really, really tough and rubbery. And I didn't even know it until I got my food back to my room, because at that time, I wasn't living in Vegas. I was just out here visiting, and I was just strolling the strip, just taking in the sights and the sounds. And I went to Wahlburgers to get some food. And after I got my food, I went all the way back to my room. I think I was staying at Planet Hollywood at the time. Either Planet Hollywood or Bally's, because it was Bally's back then. And got all the way in my room. I should have checked it. I don't know why I did, because my habit is to check my bag before I leave the establishment. But got all the way back to my room, and them things, they were rubbery and tough. It was almost like when they were cooking the fries, the grease wasn't hot enough, and then they took them out too early. I was hella pissed. But the burger was really, really good. Brandon Martinez says, I'm going to Vegas on July 28th for a month. First time. So you saying that's your first time in Vegas, or this is your first time coming out here and staying for a whole month? Kimberly, you don't like Five Guys? I like the fries at Five Guys. I told y'all the story. I used to get them fries at Five Guys all the time. First time in Vegas ever. Okay, that's what's up. And you're gonna be out here for a whole month, man. You about to get the full experience. You can take your time and explore. That's awesome. CJ said, low key, Burger King has the best fries. DW. Yeah, we changed the name the end of 2024.
Ladies, what time is it?
DJ Fresh. Happy Sunday.
I'm taking full time. All right, everybody, enjoy. This is one race about to having a good time with our God-given talent. Make some noise for that, y'all. Come on. That's right. Enough with the wars, enough with the hate. This is love. Take a look around. We're having a good time with our God-given talent. Let's do this, y'all. Y'all ready, fellas? We got 2 black guys, we got a Mexican who makes a green card, and a white girl who does our taxes. Here we go. Everybody hands up. When the beat drop, everyone clap. When the beat drop, everyone clap with us to the rhythm. White people, follow the black people next to you. Just that. Show them how to do it, man. Yeah. Okay, stop. All right, follow him. When the beat drops.
Okay, it's going to be a while before they start performing. Oh, wait a minute. Did they start?
Now coming up first, we got our baby C all the way from San Diego. Everybody make some noise for the white girl right now. This is the only white person we let join us. Look it up. Everybody show your hands. Let's go. Come on, baby C. Oh yeah. Ladies, she's single and she's lesbian as hell. It's party time, motherfuckers. Everybody show your hands. If you like what you see, make some noise. Everybody clap your hands. Let's go. Now we're going to take this to a higher level. Watch this. We're going to take it to a higher level. Everybody go. Wait. Bring it back. Reverse. If you like what you see, make some noise for Tina. Hey, he's so flexible, he doesn't need a girlfriend. Everybody just put your hands like this, everybody. Now watch this move. 360. Make some noise for Texas. Now we got the big boy. We got the big boy. 380 pounds. Like you.
He called the move a 360. He was supposed to give off the illusion that he was spinning his arm, like turning his arm at 360. But he actually turned his body. Like all he did was walk in a circle. So he really didn't do the 360 with his arm. Oh, you said, how was my birthday celebration? Yeah, we did go to Bubba Gum.
And then look, you right there. I was like,
Yeah, we did make it to Bubba Gum. It was good. The dinner was nice. What's up, Rio? Brian? Happy Sunday, Brian. Velvet Dog, welcome, welcome. Rudy, you said jam on it, jam on it. MK said, am I excited for a WrestleMania return? No, haven't been to the Mob Museum. I'm really not into WrestleMania. Oh, you've been watching a lot of people stream Vegas, Brandon Martinez. You've been waiting patiently to go. Okay. You're going to Bubblegums tomorrow, Adam? So, Adam, in your area, you don't have a Bubblegums, I'm assuming, right? I remember when I first came out here, when I first moved out here, Adam, and I saw that it was a Bubba Gump out here. I was like, man, I got to get back to Bubba Gumps. I haven't been to Bubba Gumps in years because I used to always go to the one at Pier 39 in San Francisco. And for some reason, I never did go to Bubba Gumps after I moved out here. I don't know why. But then when Brandon came out here, I was like, I think I want to go to Bubba Gumps. What happened over here? What's up, Corey? This is the Bazaar Shops at Horseshoe. There's Old Red. We're gonna go check out Bottled Blonde. Reason the Dawn. No, I don't think I've run into anyone, any other tunnel people. I don't know if they come out to the strip, so I wouldn't even know if I was looking at one. John Garcia, you been once at Pier 39? Yeah, we used to go there all the time. And I remember the servers, they would quiz you on Forrest Gump, the movie. They would ask you different questions.
Yeah.
And they never was able to stump me. Because I know that movie pretty well. And the server would be like, I got a hard one. I had a hard one right here. How many Dr. Peppers did Forrest drink at the White House? I was like, 15. What the hell? Come up with something harder. He was like, he said in the movie, I must have had me about 15 Dr. Peppers. Come up with something harder, lady. They were like, what did Forrest name his boat? Oh, it was like, oh my gosh, are you serious? Jenny. What did he name the rest of his boat? Jenny. What the heck? What's up, Maureen Shelton? Where I been? I've been chilling, Maureen. Slowly getting back into the groove of things, Maureen. Been a little off kilter with my energy and everything, but I'm slowly getting back into it, Maureen. Bottle Blonde is gonna be opening in a couple of days. That's what's up. Now that's a good one. What the team he played for, I know it was Alabama something, right? Now that's a good one because I don't really pay too much attention to anything sports. That's a good question. It was Alabama something. I just know it was Alabama something. That's all I know. What's up, Brady? Bottle Blonde. What's up, Big Mama? Just popping in to say hi. Thank you so much. Kimberly, you can't wait until Bottle Blonde opens. Yeah, me too. They're gonna have a pretty good view. I don't think is it as tall as over it? It doesn't look like it is. But they still are gonna have a cool view from their rooftop patio. Because anything that's over this way, you have a rooftop patio, you have windows, you got a pretty cool view of the Bellagio and Caesars and the Cosmo. This is going to be pretty cool. And of course the escalator wouldn't be working over here. I mean, why would it be working? That would just make too much sense. Alright, Urban Amigos, I gotta hike these stairs.
But you broke it,
ain't trying to be hiking stairs like that. What the heck? Woo! Let me catch my breath, Urban Amigos. Reba! Happy Sunday, Reba.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are
Norman, I gotta catch my breath. Woo-wee!
make some noise for yourselves.
Y'all heard me say it all the time. I can walk all day long. But them inclines. Woo! Them stairs. I ain't trying to do all that. Jiggy says if you're new here, like, and you like what you see, subscribe. It's free and it's much appreciated. Right, Renee? Them stairs ain't no joke. Especially if it's nice and warm out here. You're already kind of like getting drained from the heat. Reba said low and slow, friend love. Happy Sunday to you and the Urban Amigos.
Everybody standing around, y'all ready to clap your hands and make some noise? Who's out there? Make some noise.
I actually been craving some chicken and dumplings. That's really what I want. Some chicken and dumplings. Some chicken and dumplings and homemade country biscuits, or either some hot water cornbread, so I can sop up all the gravy and the goodness. Elaine said picture looks great. Thanks so much, Elaine. Norman said I love walking but not going up high stairs. Right, Norman? Man.
Hey, black people too. Hey, Asian man, you know you got. I see you out here. You black too. Let's go. Hey, let's go. Indian family namaste. Hey, wait a minute. Y'all ready for the show? Say yeah. What the hell was that? The hand was going crazy, but we need energy, y'all. We feed off energy. Comedy breakdancing show right here, right now, with a little bit of acrobatics. On a count of 3. You guys go crazy, we go crazy.
How close are we to a fountain show?
2 and 3, make some noise.
Time check, Urban Amigos.
It's time to show out. If you like it, you see it, part of the whole lot of noise, that was really going to go on the show. What time is it? Let's see.
Oh, it should be one starting then. 8:45. I don't know. Y'all can tell me if y'all want to see a fountain show. I don't know if it might be triggering for anyone watching. But it is still a lovely evening out on the Vegas Strip. Lots of people enjoying themselves, out here with their families, loved ones, and the like. Mike One, always loves the fountain show. Gigi says a little weird for her. Yeah. Yeah, Gigi, I think it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take some time. Yeah, Gigi, the whole area. Oh, thank you so much, Abby. I mean, Reba. Thank you so much, Reba. Yeah, it's not windy. Very, very, very light breeze out here tonight. What's up, Blue Bee? Happy Sunday. Mountain Billy, happy Sunday. Motor City C. You'll be here next Sunday. That's what's up. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, Elaine, I noticed that too. Oh, looks like there's extra. Oh, thank you so much, Reba. Yeah, I realized that too. I was actually contemplating crossing the street and coming over this way. I was going to actually stay on the other side. But then all of a sudden I decided to climb those stairs and come over here. So everybody is dealing with it in their own way. You need to try hot water cornbread. Yep. The Bear. What's up, Bear? Happy Sunday. Yep. My mom, Big Mama, my grandmom, and my mom used to make some mean hot water cornbread. And one of my favorite things, one of my mom's favorite things, because my mom really liked the hot water cornbread that her mom made. And she would always make either mustard greens or cabbage or something like that. And that was one of my mom's favorite things to eat that her mom made. And you grab the cornbread, like you pinch the cornbread with your fingers, you get a piece of cornbread, and then you grab some of the greens with it and just eat it with your hands. My mom would do that. And then she would love to eat her greens with what are those called, the green onions, the scallions. She would just like wash them really good and just be crunching on them while she's eating her greens. That was one of her favorite meals to eat. Rest in paradise to Mom and Big Mama. Da Vinci. You got a hand, right? Yeah, you got a hand. I'm letting my nails kind of like breathe. I haven't done my nails in a couple of weeks. I'm really letting them relax. I just buffed them and like put a base gloss color on them. Mike 18Q. Yeah, after the fountain show, it's just not the same. Loud bangs, bad smells, yeah. Rudy, it sounds delicious. Travis, the pot liquor was the best with the hot water cornbread. And my mom, Big Mama made chicken and dumplings, but then my mom would make chicken. She made like her own version of them, but she would use like these pasta noodles, but Big Mama would make the dumplings from hand with the flour and all that stuff. Whew. Man, good old home cooking. Notorious, what up, Notorious? It's good to see you. Happy Sunday. Don has entered the chat. What's up, Don? I didn't even realize the light had changed. You said, so since it's hot, what is there to do on the trip without dying? We'll be at Flamingo. Well, you can go, I mean, when it's triple digits out here, it's really difficult to not overheat. So I would say just hang out inside at the casinos and just have a good time. I mean, the fountain show is always here. If you wanted to come out and watch the fountain show. But other than that, when it's triple digits and it's really, really hot, I don't even recommend hanging out outside like that. Gigi says, like, share, subscribe. It's free. That's right, Urban Amigos. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. And hump the like. If you don't want to hump it, hit it. Kick it, headbutt it, push it, smack it. Whatever you gotta do, get it done. I hope everybody's enjoying the stream. I hear La Banda. Oh, you never been, so you're gonna walk around. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I would just say make sure you got your water with you if you're gonna be walking around. Sunscreen and a hat or, you know, umbrella, parasol, something, kind of protect yourself from the sun if that's something that you would need to do. Just make sure you got your water on you. Stay hydrated. Take breaks when you need to. Because if you're going to be walking out here on the strip, you can always go inside a casino, cool off. What's up, Tiger Lily? Reba said it looks amazing out tonight. Hope you have a baby maker. Hello, Reba. No baby makers tonight. But yeah, it's a wonderful night out. The weather's lovely. Michael Mills, what up? Frankie, hey, happy Sunday. Yeah, I'm definitely happy to be out here on the strip with and not be in triple digits right now. I am Kit Kat. The weather's been crazy, yup. Tiger Lily just hit the like. Hope everybody did the same. Yeah, Brandon, I live out here in Vegas. Brandon Martinez. I've been out here just over 5 years. P.F. Chang. P.F. Chang got some pretty tasty food. Those ribs I had from P.F. Chang, tender in the mud. They was hecka tender and flavorful. Where am I from originally? Oh, no worries, Brandon. I'm from Oakland, California. I grew up in Oakland. West Side, to be exact. It seems like you got unsubscribed. I know, that's so weird, huh? And YouTube swears up and down that they don't do that. They be like, we don't unsubscribe people. I was like, but why have several people been saying they've been unsubscribed? Because even I was unsubscribed from some channels. I weren't getting notifications. And I went and looked and I was unsubscribed. I'm like, well, how did that happen? I didn't do it. Manhattan said Oaktown. Yeah, Manhattan Town Biz. Man, I seen some stuff. I told y'all the story. I'm not going back over that story again. But I seen some stuff coming up in West Oakland. Really said, yay, area.
All right, let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. Fellas, lock it down, lock it down. We have 20 short seconds. Get your cameras out, we're almost ready, we're almost ready. Live show, live audience.
I thought that was that security guard that we saw last time. That security guard that was kind of off the hinge, but that wasn't him. I am Kit Kat, yup. Yeah, there was this security guard. I was streaming the Sunday Stroll, I think a month or two ago, and there was a security guard that was getting into it with some tourists, and he was following them. He was arguing with this guy. The guy was with his friend, and his friend, I guess, convinced him to walk away. So they walked away and left, and the security guard was following behind them and caught up with them and got into it with them again. I was like, the hell? This is not safe. Unhinged security guard? Dude, you supposed to know how to de-escalate. What the heck? Because even if they started it after they walked away, it was over. And I was like, man. And then I was like, let me move my camera because I'm not trying to get all this. I'm not trying to be in the middle of this. So I had to fall back and give him some distance. Do you remember Elaine? Gigi? And Elaine, y'all remember? You remember? Oh, it was crazy. Rainforest Cafe. Haven't been there in years. Well, I haven't went to the one out here. We used to go to the one over by Pier 39 Fisherman's Wharf in San Francisco. What's up, H? I can't pronounce your last name. Chef Raul Morena, Glitter there goes Tiki Lounge is in the house. Happy Sunday, Chef. D, you saw a girl pass out at Caesars? Dang. That's crazy. Have I had Johnny Mac's? What is that? No, I haven't had that. Oh, it's comedy night at the Tiki Lounge? Is that something y'all usually do on a Sunday, Chef? I didn't even know that. No, what is Johnny Mac's? Brandon Martinez chicken wing place. Okay, no, I haven't tried that. There's one out here? It's supposed to be a good wing spot? No, never heard and never tried. There's some out here. Okay, I'm gonna have to check them out. Cause I'm not really a fan of what's the other wing place? Buffalo Wild Wings. Not really a fan of their food. Wing Zone was alright at New York. They have a wing zone, and I tried some of their chicken wings, but they cooked them too long. Like they were just too cooked. I was like, y'all had them in there for like maybe, I don't know, 30 seconds or to a minute too long. Have I tried Rosati's pizza? No. Where's that at? There's one out here. When it comes to pizza places, when it comes to like, if I'm just gonna have pizza, someday I'm just craving pizza, I'll just order from Pizza Hut. The Pizza Hut in my neighborhood is pretty good. But as far as going to a place to eat pizza, I haven't really found one that I like. It's a Chicago thin crust place. Oh, it has a few locations out here? Okay, Rosati's. Okay, I'm gonna have to check it out. I'm kind of like ready for the, I think I'm gonna go to New York and get me a mango tea. Mango fruit tea from the Lucky Pig. That would be nice and refreshing right now. You said pizza needs to have at least 3 toppings, otherwise it's a joke to you? For me, I think pizza, I like the fewer toppings the better, but I would say my perfect pizza would be ground beef with black olives and caramelized onions. That's my favorite right there. You could throw some mushrooms on there, but I don't really need them. James, You can't eat just plain
And he
cheese.
told them a parable to the effect that they
That's
ought always
actually
to
my
pray
favorite,
and not
James.
lose heart. He
James,
said,
don't judge
in
me,
a certain
James.
city there was a judge who neither feared God nor respected
Actually,
man.
my favorite is just
And there was a
plain
widow in that
cheese.
city who kept coming to him and
If I
saying,
just want a real
"Give
quick
me
snack,
justice against my
plain cheese
adversary."
pizza, especially if
For
I
long
have
he
it with like a
refused.
bowl of
But
tomato
afterward
soup
he said to
or
himself,
a bowl of
"Though I
clam
neither
chowder,
fear God nor respect
that's
man,
perfect for me.
yet because this widow keeps bothering me, I will give her justice, so that she will
What's up, Zap? James said, no, it's all good. It's just not for me. It's not feeling. Yeah, I feel you. I got you. You love seafood? All right, James, you're right. Everybody has their preferences. Yep. Nothing wrong with that. We all different. But yeah, Boudin Bakery was one of my favorite spots in San Francisco. They had the sourdough cheese pizza. And I will always get like the sourdough cheese pizza and then get a bowl of clam chowder in the sourdough bread bowl. That was my favorite meal from there. Looks like Boulevard Mall is coming along. We still got some stores that haven't opened yet. John Garcia, you said what bakery? Boudin Bakery. Boudin. Have I ever been to Circus Circus? Yeah, I've been to Circus Circus, but not the pawn shop. Boudin was fire, right, Renee? Yep. You have it where you are? That's what's up. Yep. That was one of my favorite places to go whenever I was down at Pier 39 to go have lunch. I would get that, and they would overflow. They would fill the sourdough bread bowl up to the rim, to the brim, with clam chowder. It was so good. Let's see, can we go up to the overlook? Oh, it's not running. I could have sworn this thing was running just a minute ago. More stairs to climb. You walked by Boudin in Santa Ana today? I'm gonna be breathing all hard after I get to the top. Whew. Whew, child. At least this one's working. Whew. Bear. Man. You can get a pretty good workout on them stairs. Whoo-wee. This is the overlook at Boulevard Mall. You can get some awesome views and awesome photos from up here. JK, what up, JK? Yeah, it has its slow moments. Especially like if there's not a big event going on out here. Usually when there's big events like, you know, like a fight or a UFC fight, pro boxing, WrestleMania, a rodeo, when there's big events like that, big conventions, and there's more traffic out here, but it's a little mild right now. I think it's still fairly busy, but it's a little mild. Circle City. Happy Sunday, Circle City. Woo child. I'm still catching my breath climbing them stairs. Man, I gotta do some more working out. Those stairs shouldn't be taking me out like that. Talika says, can I get a shout out? Hey Talika, did I say your name right? I hope I didn't mispronounce that. Welcome, welcome. Happy Sunday. Aren't they going to build an In-N-Out? Yeah. What's up, Banger? Welcome. Happy Sunday. Yeah, In-N-Out's supposed to be coming. But this is an awesome view. Too bad tourism is down. Yeah. Sphere looks so distant. I can't believe I started over there, right? Right, Rudy? Yep. Trucker John, Michael says be safe out there. Thank you, I will. Do I know when it's coming? I have no idea. I don't even know where it's gonna be. As far as, you know, exactly what space it's gonna be at. Like, is it gonna be this one or over there? Oh, I don't even know. I don't be knowing. How many steps did I take? Frosted, I don't have my activity tracker on. Man, I don't know. I started at the Sphere, and then we walked all the way around the Sphere and took the back entrance Cobalt Lane to behind High Roller, walked through Promenade, and then headed south down here. Beautiful views from the overlook. Yep. He said it looks empty. Yeah, it's not a whole lot of traffic up here. What's better, Five Guys or In-N-Out? What's up, Adrian? The only thing I liked from Five Guys was their fries. So I'm not really a fan of In-N-Out. I used to like the fries at In-N-Out, but the thing about In-N-Out fries, you gotta eat them right away. or else them things get hard in the mug. They be hard and cold. I'm like, okay. Yeah, I used to get Five Guys fries all the time when I lived in San Leandro. I was right at the border of San Leandro and San Lorenzo. So there was a Five Guys in Hayward, which was the next town over, and I would go Five Guys a lot of times after work and get a bag of fries, some greasy fries that I know I didn't need, but I had to stop because the girl there was a new employee, and every time I would go, she was putting too much salt on the fries to the point that it literally would take me a minute before I could even eat one fry because I was brushing off all of the salt. And finally I told the shift supervisor there, I was like, you need to check your employee because she's putting way too much salt on these French fries. I wonder if Zoo Tours. What's up, Zoo Tours? Welcome. Happy Sunday. I wonder if they're gonna allow people to come up here when there's like fireworks. This would be the perfect spot if you were gonna watch a fireworks show on the strip, to come up here. Because I think Planet Hollywood does it, so you got like the perfect location right here. Planet Hollywood, and then you'll probably still be able to see the fireworks from Caesars from this area. Absolutely perfect. Look, they have a little drop down area right here. Devonta, you said, is it a new spot? Yeah, this is the new mall here on the strip. It's called Boulevard, and this is kind of like, I guess you can call their rooftop area, the overlook area, where you can take in some awesome views, come up here and chill. And I'm assuming there's going to be access to some stores, whatever stores that are going to be on this level. Bobo sauce says nice. I have pepino. I have a Slater's in my neighborhood. I have a Farmer Boys near me too, Gigi. Now, Farmer Boys, I would recommend them. Their food is good. Farmer Boys, yeah, I'd recommend them. Dude, Man, and the Guys, also Rainforest Cafe, redid their menu recently. And their new burger is banging. Okay. Alright. We got a recommendation for the burger at Rainforest Cafe. Urban Amigos. From Dude, Man, and the Guys. I haven't been to Rainforest Cafe in a long time. Dude Man said any place where fries come with, so are you saying any place that you get fries with the burger is good with you? Like you don't have to order it separate, that's what you're saying? Gigi, you like Cobb salad? I haven't had a Cobb salad in a while either. There's Brew Dog. That's their rooftop bar. What's up, John M? Happy Sunday. Have I been to Brew Dog, Kimberly? Yeah, I've been to Brew Dog. Yeah, it's a nice view, very chill. Brandon's like, got my mouth all watering. Got your mouth all watering and stuff. There's Walgreens. Bob's Big Boy, not too many of them left. Yeah, I never had Bob's Big Boy. The food at Bob's Big Boy. I heard that they have some, like they're known for like their Frosties or something. Did I already pass it? Oh no, here it is over here. And it's not working. It's not moving. Of course it's not moving. Why would it be moving? That would make too much sense. It is really quiet over here though. Xavier says, welcome back. Thanks so much, Xavier. Slowly getting back into it. Xavier says, I think everyone needed a timeout reset. Yeah, Xavier, I agree.
There's Brew Dog.
The hot chip challenges. I remember when a lot of people started doing that, James. I was like, man, I can't really do a whole lot of spicy, so I wouldn't go near one of them hot chips. Woo-wee. Let's hurry up and get away from Michael. Beat it, because I don't know if this is gonna get my stream blocked. But anyway, yeah, I remember when that was pretty popular, the hot chip challenges, when people kept doing that, and they were doing it. I saw one of my mukbang channels that I was subscribed to was doing the hot chip challenge, and they did it for the first time in front of the camera. Man. They were like crying and running and eating ice cream, stuffing their mouths with ice cream after. He said MJ Estates is savage about his music. His music. Yeah, it seems like some music is fine when it comes to Michael, and then some other songs will cause a problem. Like you'll get a worldwide block. It's like you learn as you go along. Unfortunately, you can't really tell which ones is gonna affect your stream until after you end your stream, and then your stream disappears and you go in there and be like, what? You blocked me, Michael? Steve, oh, what up? Steve, oh, from Arizona. Happy Sunday. Yeah, it's pretty active right now. It's a pretty good crowd out here on the strip. Lots of families. I knew I would see lots of families around this time. Blake. No disrespect taken, Blake, and I agree. Welcome, Blake. Happy Sunday. Welcome in. Zoo Tours, you were at the Robin Thicke concert. Did you enjoy it? Did he do blurred lines at the concert? I only saw like maybe 1 or 2 minutes of it. He was singing Lost Without You. I tapped into someone's stream. I think it was Up. And right when I tapped in, he was starting to sing Lost Without You. And I watched for like a minute or two, and then I went back to what I was doing. What's the temp? What's up, John Doe? I think we are in the high 80s, mid to high 80s right now. He did all his hits, okay. Really say he put on a great show? You said the crowd was insane for Robin Thicke. That's what's up. Yeah, it looked like there was a pretty good crowd out there. And I actually was supposed to stream last night, but I just wasn't feeling it. I was like, ugh. Because I was actually out on the strip before I was gonna go to Fremont. And I already knew before I left the house that I didn't want to stream. And by the time I got out and was out and about, I was like, oh, I'm going home. I just wasn't feeling it. We're gonna duck inside MGM Grand, take a cool off break real quick. Did I have a good birthday? Yes. Well, I mean, it was bittersweet given the circumstances, but yeah. It was good to see my son. We went and had dinner. They need to play some Bob Marley. Sounds like there's a band at Level Up. Let's go and see. Everybody's talking. Let's go. Really low for some reason. I don't know why. You can barely hear him. Yep, we always gotta come by and look at the mural. One of my favorites in all of Vegas. You seen him on Fremont? It looks like they're about to take a break. They're taking a break. I even like the paintings they have on these pillars. It's kind of neat. It has kind of like a Mayan type of feel to it. I don't know. Not too familiar with the Mayan culture, but it just puts me in that mind. In that mind state. Alright, let's bounce over to New York, so I can get my mango fruit tea. Tonio Tower, what up, Tony? Happy Sunday. Welcome, welcome. Zaf says, hydrate. Yeah, I actually have a whole nother bottle of water in my bag, but I always bring 2 waters with me now when I stream.
I can't promise you I'm not gonna say that word.
But I'm actually gonna go get a mango fruit tea from the Lucky Pig at New York, New York. Tony says cheers to a good night in Vegas. Yeah, Brandon, it's really good. I like it. And you get the boba bubbles. You can choose your flavor of boba bubbles that you want, and I always tell them put strawberry in there. Do you guys know, what would you say is the most difficult song to sing? I was something had popped up in my recommends on YouTube. It was a short and they were listing most difficult songs to sing. I didn't click on the short, so I don't know what was on the list. I just know they had like Steven Tyler on the thumbnail, and I was like, yeah, I'm assuming Dream On was on the list. So I was like, yeah, I would say Dream On would be difficult to tackle that hurdle in Dream On. And I was trying to think of other songs that I would consider difficult to sing. Mango green tea, the best? Do they have a malt liquor tea? I have no idea. Yvonne said, and I'm telling you I'm not going, by Jennifer Holiday. Yep, that's quite the task. A lot of people think that the national anthem is difficult to sing. In my opinion, the national anthem is not a difficult song to sing. I don't know if people saying it's difficult because they don't know the lyrics, or if they're saying it's difficult because the different like key changes or whatever climbs you have to do. But national anthem really is not difficult to sing. I would just say if you're called upon for some reason to sing the national anthem at an event, make sure you start in the low key. Especially if you're a female singer, start in the lowest key that you could possibly handle. That way, by the time you get to Rocket's Red Glare, you should be able to handle that climb easily. Because I think Rocket's Red Glare and Land of the Free are the same climb. They're either the same climb or they're like really tight next to each other. They're close as far as the key and everything. So if you start in the low key, by the time you get to Rocket's Red Glare, you should be good. Rudy says, Minnie Riperton, loving you. Yup. Mariah Carey, Emotions, yup. I would say Whitney Houston, I Have Nothing. Was that an original for Whitney or was that a cover? Loving You, yeah. Yep, I agree, Loving You. The Bear says Immigrant Song by Led Zeppelin. I don't think I've heard that. Gigi said, thanks to that teacher I know, the national anthem, word for word.
These shit were easy to find the games you love. Sports.
Francis Lee says tea on me. Aw, that's so sweet. Thank you. I really appreciate that. That's very generous of you, Francis. Thank you. I really appreciate that super chat. We should be good because I think the Lucky Pig closes at 11. Should still be open. Open, open, open. No, haven't seen any sightings of that. I haven't personally seen any. Hello. I'm gonna get the mango fruit tea. Oh yeah, strawberry. Oh, you don't have any more. What are the flavors? Yeah, what now? Let's do passion. Thank you. It's a Whitney sound. What's up, V Fall? Queen B Legacy. What's up, EPS? Tomcat, welcome, welcome. We are in New York, New York, on the Las Vegas Strip, inside the kind of like the little food court type area. Well, one of them, the one downstairs. They have another food court area upstairs. I'm at the Lucky Pig. I just ordered some mango fruit tea with passion fruit boba bubbles. Woo, Darlene Martinez. RFD, what up? Oh, thank you so much, RFD. Yeah, it's taking a little minute to kind of like get back in the swing of things. I'm not 100%, but slowly getting back to it. Zoko says, you from California? Yeah, originally from Oakland, California. Thank you. Oh, it's a different cup this time. Cool, it's kind of cool. All right. So did this thing come out then? Yeah. Do I visit? You saying, do I go back home to California? I haven't been back home in a while. I've been living out here in Vegas for just over 5 years. I haven't been back. No, actually, I did go back when I laid my mom to rest. I went back a couple years ago when my mom died. Yummy. It's yummy. Oh, thank you, Bizoko. Thank you, Darlene. Look like a sippy cup. It's yummy though. Nice, refreshing beverage.
What's up, man?
The virtual reality guy trying to get some customers. John, you're in New Mexico. You want to go back to the Bay? Is Hello Kitty still open? They must be just closing up. The tea is delicious. Brandon Martinez. Mango fruit tea with passion fruit boba bubbles. They didn't have the strawberry bubbles like I wanted. She said, all we have is mango and passion fruit. Yeah, he's trying to get some customers. Trying to get people to stop and get on that virtual reality ride. I don't know how much they usually charge for those things. 20, 25? This is Beer House. Looks like they're closed right now. But Beer House has this nice outside area where you can come out and play the little games that they have set up out here, eat your food. I've always liked this area. I like the little lights, the string lights that they have out here. It's a nice area to come and chill, take a break. But when it's active over here, because we are in Golden Knights territory, when it's active over here, from a Golden Knight game or any other sport event over here at T-Mobile, man, it's like the crowd is thick over here. Just to give you an idea, if you guys ever get a chance to check out, I did a stream when Golden Knights won the Stanley Cup. I did a stream during the aftermath, and we were over here in that area. Man, it was so thick over here. You couldn't even hardly move around. There was so many people. They were over here celebrating and stuff. It was crazy. They were just over here partying, celebrating the golden nights. Gigi says, like, share, and subscribe. You went to the lake for the first time? That's what's up. Did they change? Did this bar? They must have left. Because there was a bar over here, right? They must have went out of business. It used to be a bar over here. It was called Losers at the Park. And I remember every time we would come over here, we would kind of like laugh at the name of that bar. And I was like, whose idea was that? But it used to be right there. And we know the Salted Elbow went out of business. The Salted Elbow. It used to be over here, Salt Bay's restaurant. We call it the Salted Elbow. He went out of business. So his restaurant and his high prices are no more. But he was right here. Brandon, you want to do the Reaper Challenge and super hot wings? Are there any hobby shops in Vegas? I believe there are. I think I heard somebody talking about one location. I just don't remember. I think it was another streamer I heard talking about a hobby shop location. I just don't remember which one and where it was located. He's oversalting fast food fries now. Man, that's quite the adjustment. I love this statue. There's one in San Leandro made by the same artist. The statue in San Leandro is called Truth is Beauty. I don't know what this one is called. Do they have the thing over here? That's really tiny. Can't even hardly see that. But man, she tall. Now that's tall. I thought I was tall, but she tall. No, I was talking about the actual name of this statue. It's on that plaque right there. That's not the name of it right there. It's on that plaque right there, but it's so tiny. But I am gonna call it a night, Urban Amigos. Thank y'all so much for joining me tonight on the stream. Hope everybody has had a chance to hump the like, subscribe if you're new. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope it was nice and relaxing for you. Have a good night. Gigi, Rudy, have a great night. Have an awesome week, Urban Amigos. Keep the channel on lock for the next stream. Good night, Zap Guy. Oh, it's called Bliss Dance. Okay, thank you so much. Alex, good night. James, good night. Randy, take it easy, Randy. Good night. Have an awesome week, Urban Amigos. Travisa, good night. Kimberly, good night. Brandon Martinez, good night. John Garcia, good night. Says thanks for everything. Peace, Manhattan. I hope everybody has a constructive week, a blessed week, a prosperous week. Dap guy says click the like. Stay sweet out there, Urban Amigos, and I will see everybody on the next stream. Peace, y'all.